people died when two suicide bombers attacked the peace rally. But organisers say that many more people were killed, and some blame murky elements of the so-called deep state for the attacks. Hugh Pope is an analyst for the International Crisis Group and author of 3 books on Turkey and the region. So we've heard from the Turkish Prime Minister saying that Islamic State is to blame for the attacks. That's disputed. How likely is it?
I think it's a very welcome announcement, because if you remember, the first reaction of the government was to blame the Kurdish national movement for bombing its own people, which led then to a counter-accusation by the Kurdish national movement that the government had somehow bombed its own people, which both are quite unlikely and just symbolize how deeply polarized Turkey has become and how urgent it is that the country rallies against this very clear and obvious Islamic State threat.
What lay behind the pro-Kurdish group, the HDP party, for saying that Turkish authorities could be to blame?
Emotions and years of
Stupid, got you on fucking camera.
The Kurds in Turkey is about 15% of a population of 80 million, and for the last century they've been repeatedly hammered and discriminated against.
What a pair of fuckers! And I've got it on camera.
Time of it in terms of recognition and beginnings of Kurdish language education and Kurdish language media.
Oh, go on, yeah, go on, left and right, don't make your mind up. Oh, what a pair of fuckers. I'm glad I got a fucking camera.
It's true that
it should be working. Oh god, this is good. This is fucking brilliant.
Were involved in dirty war against the Kurdish rebel group, the PKK, and it involved a lot of civilian deaths as well. But I think one must recognize that the AKP is cast in a different mold. The AKP is the government of President Erdogan and Prime Minister Davutoglu. They're the ones that ended that reputation of Turkey as having systematic torture. And they're not. They never had a wing that was based on violence in the 1970s like the other parties. So I think that the emotions informed